Well, howdy, boys and girls. This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and we got ourselves a very special classic diecast review. And by special, I sure as hell mean very freaking special, because this is a diecast that I still not can't believe on the top of my forehead. I have this car, and I found this at Daytona. If you guys didn't saw my haul video, I got some really cool finds, and this is one of them I think you guys did not even hesitate for me to review. So today, I finally now, proud to say I'm now a proud owner of this diecast, so that is incredibly hard to find. This is Tony Raines' 2006 DLP Texas Instruments Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS for Hall of Fame Racing. I can't believe this. This is like one of the most rarest diecasts to get. And what's even better, this is a 2006 car, so it has the custom box. But this is also the promo as well. The promo that Texas Instruments had. What? I mean, I'm literally like starstruck right now that this happened. I mean, you can definitely tell this car's got some age, but just, dude, I'm so excited. This is one of the diecasts I always wanted when I was little, and now I finally got it. So let's go and unbox this bad boy, and let's go ahead and yippee on to this diecast review of the Tony Raines 2006 DLP car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and my god, guys, I cannot believe this. Like, this is actually happening, guys. As you guys can tell, though, this car does have some sun damage, but regardless of not, this is just absolutely amazing. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Gen 4 cars, and especially the 2006 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SSs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, but, you know, the Monte Carlo SS was just, I don't know, it just looked like a freaking, like, a good stock car, guys. I'm a big fan of, like, you know, when NASCAR was in, like, 2005, 2006, 2007, even 2004, guys. Those were, I guess, I would consider the golden years of NASCAR with the Gen 4 cars. But this is really cool, guys. Tony Raines. You guys remember that name? I mean, I definitely remember, because I've been a NASCAR fan in the early 2000s, and that name is quite familiar in my dictionary. But the DLP car, and I think what DLP is, I think Texas Instruments, what they make, like, I'm assuming they make TVs, because it says HD TV. So, but I think Texas Instruments, they aren't they the ones that like make the calculator or something like that? Because I remember, I don't know, just remembering that logo on one of my calculators. You know, when I was in the school days. Good Lord, you don't even want to know when I graduated, because I'm gonna sound like an old fuck when I say that. So it's 2014, y'all. But yeah, this is so damn cool, guys. I guess you could say this is like a throwback to Bubba Wallace's 2022 car. Just kidding, but it definitely has some resemblance to the paint scheme. But just, dude, this is just one of these paint schemes that you just look back on, it's like, wow. I mean, you know, for an underfunded team, this was just a good looking car, guys. The blue base, and then you got, like, I don't know, I mean, this kind of almost reminds me, it's got like almost like the colors of the Aflac scheme a little bit, just with a little more blue. You can see like there you got the red outline, and then, or it's not red, it's like more like a purple outline, red or purple, I don't know. It like, and the camera's kind of making it look kind of weird, and then you got the black jagged lines and the green outline too. Just so cool, so aggressive. And you see this car does not have a name on it, because I think what, like, Terry Labonte originally, I guess, drove the 96 car for like 5 races. And after that, Tony Raines stepped in as the driver for the rest of the season, and I think continuing on until, I think, what, like the end of 2008, I believe. So he drove this car for, I guess, like 2.5 seasons, and then eventually Bob Devontae rebranded the car with Ask.com in 2009. Go trying to find that car. That car is even incredibly hard to find. That'd be a blessing if I could find that car next with the luck I've had. But just, wow. I mean, and keep in mind, guys, Tony Raines, fun fact about Tony Raines, guys, he actually was one of the, he was with the winning crew for Kurt Busch's Daytona Thunder win. I think it was back in like 2017, I believe. So, little fun fact about that. But he has spotted for a couple other teams as well, which I'm trying to remember on the top of my forehead. But yeah, Tony Raines actually almost had a good shot of winning one of the Texas races. I think, like the Texas Night race in 2006. That was a race that was eventually dominated by most of the Everhams, including Casey Kane. But I remember seeing this 96 up front, and he was leading like 20 plus laps or so. Like, he had a good car. I was like, no way. So I was kind of cheering on for Tony Raines, because that's just one of those drivers that you're like, what the hell? He's up front. So even back in those Gen 4 days, man, there was just something that was so cool about these cars. but just in the racing as well, my God. This is just so damn awesome, man. But you can definitely tell this is a promo because there's no other contingency sponsors right here on the B post or A pillar and C pillar. No name as well, but still is just immaculate, guys. I can't believe I got this in a set for $10 with all those other diecasts I picked up. I mean, clearly the guy who I sold it to, I kind of ripped him off because, like, I could have been an honest man and told him, hey, this car is incredibly rare, but I didn't because I wanted this son of a bitch and I finally got it. I just, oh my God, this is peak right here, man. The peak of all the rare diecasts I always wanted, and we finally got it. But we do get some little bit of glue residue on the bottom. Not sure what all that's about, but wow, guys. And feel free to comment below if you guys remember the Hall of Fame Racing diecast, because I definitely remember this one. The COT version is really hard to find as well. For like a 2008 car. I think it was also like a Shrek car that came out as well, like the Shrek 2 car, I think, if I remember correctly. And that one's like pretty hard to find. So, yeah, if you guys ever see this car at any of your flea markets, or even if you see this car anywhere, it could be like at a random location, a flea market, Goodwill, you name it. If you see this car, please, for the love of God, don't hesitate and get this car, because you will regret it someday, because this thing is so valuable. It's not even funny, but just wow, guys. Just wow. And can we just appreciate the box, guys? Let's look at the box one more time, because this is what I loved about, the diecast from back in the days, guys, from 2000, even from 2006, guys. The 2009 still has great boxes, but look at the creativity behind this, guys. With the sponsor was part of it. Just amazing, absolutely amazing, guys. And Motorsports Authentics definitely knew how to make the diecast worthy of what the Action diecasts are, which I consider them the choice of champions. Sorry, Action, but feel free to comment below if you have else to share about this diecast. This is going to wrap up the diecast review, the classic diecast review of the Tony Raines 2006 DLP. I still don't know what that is as an acronym for anything, but Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS4 Hall of Fame Racing. Count, like, subscribe, and my God, I am just... My God, I gotta go find more rare cars now. So, see you guys later.